Morning! We're in Guilin right now, and today we're going to take a boat, what they call the big boat, over here all the way down to Yangshuo.
Going to take a river cruise all the way from the port area where we are now to Yangshuo.
Over the Li River.
The Li River.
Not the Wee River.
It's a very famous area here, very known for its beautiful views, and really looking forward to it. This will be one of the highlights, I think, for us for China. So
don't jinx
really
it.
Looking forward to it.
It's going to be a 4 to 5 hour cruise. We booked it for our hostel because it's actually cheaper than doing it ourselves. We don't really know what to expect in terms of what type of boat it'll be, where you'll be seated or anything like that. So it's going to be as much of a surprise to us as it is to you.
Number 17, 25, okay, here.
It's like a lottery in here. Keep calling all these random numbers.
They said we are number 8, but they didn't tell us what the number is for. So like, you're 8. And 5 minutes later, they came to confirm, yes, you're 8. They're like, okay, we are 8. But what does it mean? No idea.
Number 8. Okay, here. No, you are number 9. You are number 9.
Now passed through security check. Now walking to the dock. It's supposed to be pier number 8, which is also a number, but that's just a coincidence. Oh. And then, whoa, there are many boats here.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
There's at least 20...
It's a very popular cruise.
Yeah, there's at least 20 to 30 boats lying here. It's pretty big ships, so like 2 floors, some are even 3 floors.
Still not entirely sure what boat it is, but we see our guide walking all the way to the back one, so we're just gonna follow him. Looks like there's a restaurant cart on the bottom deck of each boat, so at least we'll be able to get some food because we will be staying on this boat until like early afternoon, so that's good. So we just left. We're actually still in the port, we're still going out of the port. It should be a 4 to 5 hour trip, and apparently we have lunch included because they just came to pick up our tickets, which they need to make the lunch. And we have this table we shared with 6 people. Yeah, these really big windows, so I think it's going to be a really nice relaxed trip. The seats are pretty good, pretty comfortable as well. But they keep making like these presentations, and usually all the Chinese people are like clapping, so we clap as well. I think the captain comes to say something and some other stuff, but we don't really understand what they're saying. So there is supposed to be a deck upstairs that's open. We're going to check that out now and see if we can have a better view even from there. Made it to the top of the deck.
Yeah, this is already the 3rd floor actually, so our seats are on the 1st floor, this is the 2nd deck, and this is the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up.
It's beautiful here.
It gives you a good opportunity to enjoy the beautiful views here. It's incredible. I mean, these landscapes. It reminds me a little bit of Zhangjiajie in the sense that there are also karst mountains, a bit the same material, and they also have some greenery on it, but the shapes are completely different.
Yeah, these are more like bumps in the landscape. This is like a camel bump landscape.
Shapes. It's really, really beautiful.
Ah, it's so tranquil, just cruising down the river.
Yeah.
Really nice.
This boat is pretty quiet as well, there's not too much sound. Even the people there are very quiet. A lot of times tourists can be very noisy, but...
It is a pretty touristy trip though, because I mean obviously there are a lot of people on our boat, but there are also a lot of boats on this river because we're all like cruising in single file. It's like this long line of boats, one after the other.
10-15 boats in a single file. But I mean, it doesn't really bother us that much because you cannot really see. I mean, they're not really blocking the landscape. It's also not so obvious. It's just like if you look all the way to the front, you can see a couple of boats. All the way to the back, you can see a couple of boats. But I mean, it doesn't take away from the beautiful landscape.
The landscape is just incredible here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's a little bit misty today, but now it's really heating up. The sun is shining through a little bit, so I hope that the sun will clear up the mist a bit and we can see a bit more of the bright greens on top of these mountains.
I think the water is pretty shallow as well, because there are a lot of parts where you can see like seaweed or river weed in this case, I don't know what else to call it, on the bottom. and there are boats right over there, so the shore is right over there. We're on a 3-star boat. I think there are like 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, maybe 5-star, I don't know. So it's definitely not the most fancy one, but I would say it's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it's pretty luxurious actually. I mean, they're like
Seats
really
are
comfortable leather seats, really wide seats. But like you
speaking,
have
at this moment we're sitting in a single seat. We're sitting together in like one seat.
Oh yeah.
It's just that big.
That
I
big.
like being close to you.
Get off my seat, lady. Please.
Anyway, so far it's been really nice. We're gonna have some lunch included as well. And we don't have to wonder what it is for once in China. It's very handy. It is braised chicken ball in brown sauce. Brown sauce is still like a mystery sauce, but
Is it really chicken?
yeah, that's the question. They don't have chopsticks here. They don't have chopsticks? I don't know. It's not bad, but it's not particularly good either. And interestingly, you only get a spoon to eat it. So that's a first. So that wasn't a particularly good lunch, but now it is time for the main attraction of the day, hopefully.
This part of the river is very famous because on this 20 yuan note there's a picture of some mountains and a river. And it's actually in this exact spot, so you can see some people trying to take that picture. I'm going to do that as well. I think it's the main tourist thing to do here. Cannot pass up on that opportunity.
It's really funny because look at all the people holding notes. 1, 2, 3. Everyone's holding up the note and looking for the landscape and looking for the picture, including us. Yeah, this is it.
Maybe a few more seconds till the mountains line up a bit more. Yep, now you can see there's a shape there. One's over there. You have to turn, change it a little bit. Yep.
5 seconds after you round the corner, everyone just leaves the deck. They're like, I got my picture, gonna go back down and have my food.
It's very, very shallow on some sides, so it's I think they only have a few meters on each side, like 2 or 3 meters before they start hitting things. So you have to be a good pilot here or captain.
Pirate?
Pirate, yeah.
Alrighty, the trip has ended and we have made it to Yangshuo.
Made it into Yangshuo, a really beautiful cruise. We're just gonna step aside a bit here. Find our guest house. I think it's about 2 kilometers away. I think I'll just take a taxi because I'm not really in the mood for walking for a long time uphill. So things to do.
Alrighty, so we're walking to our house. So we initially thought about taking a taxi since we didn't want to walk.
2.5 kilometer walk, but
Yeah.
since we had to get to the ATM and other stuff, we decided, well, let's just walk it. Always good to get a bit of exercise.
Almost there.
Yep. So it's a Naick Bergen. Yes, this one. Whoa! Look at that view.
Well, you can't see it currently because it's blown out. Wait, making it worse, making it worse. Wait for it. Ooh, that's nice. Look at that. Pretty cool.
I love the design. Beautiful concrete floors on the old wood. Then a nice view across the Kars Mountains. You have a swimming pool here as well.
Oh. So happy to be rid of that backpack because it really is a lot warmer here than it was in Shanghai. Push, it says. Oh god. I push. I have to first unlock. Oh my god. And we have some resident ducks right off our terrace. Resident ducks over here. Swimming pool over there. Nice view.
We have 2 nights here.
Let's go extend that. Bathroom looks pretty good as well. We've become such luxury travelers. We even have private ensuite bathrooms now.
And that's incredible. Alright, I think that was it for today. It was up till now it was a really nice day. It's only 3 o'clock or something, so it's Still have some time left today, but I think we're going to end this vlog here.
Yes, we're going to end this video here. And
enjoy a bit by the pool. Check out the cake shop because they have a cake shop here that specializes in coffee and cake and stuff.
Make sure to tune in for the next video. We'll show you all of that.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to explore Yangshuo. We're thinking of maybe renting a few bicycles.
Yeah.
Or a scooter, electric scooter. We've never driven an electric scooter before.
That would be interesting.
That would be interesting. It's one of our last stops in China before we move on to the next country we are visiting. So we hope you will tune in to join us for this next video. I think it's going to be good.
See you in the next one.
See you in the next one. And if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe for the next one. Bye bye.